Oliver.
Green Arrow.
Dig.
My name is Jeff.
Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on Arrow Season 7. So we are less than a month away from San Diego Comic-Con. Actually, we're closer to like 3 weeks away than when I think about it. Anyway, so Arrow has really had the least information released in regards to all the other DC TV shows on the CW that are a part of the Arrowverse. Like Black Lightning hasn't had much revealed, but it's not really part of the Arrowverse, I guess. So you know, Flash, Supergirl, Legends, and of course Arrow are a part of the Arrowverse. Sometimes a lack of information can be seen as a bad thing, as maybe there isn't much going on in the new season to be excited for, or this could be a great thing, an awesome thing, as will be a lot of surprises in store for us. But as we know, at the end of Arrow Season 6, we saw Oliver Queen locked up in Slabside, which sort of leaves us with a similar predicament that we had going into that exact same season. And that was, of course, that they couldn't really show too much or reveal too much due to Lian Yu exploding at the end of Arrow Season 5, with literally every character on there apart from Oliver and William. But anyway, all the CW DC TV shows revealed some information regarding their new seasons as they promoted and announced their panels for Comic-Con for this year. All the shows gave us like a little synopsis or teaser which gave us something to talk about, but it was Arrow's, in my opinion at least, that gave us the most interesting information that we didn't know about beforehand. So the panel for Arrow at San Diego Comic-Con will be on Saturday the 21st of July, like all the other DC TV shows panels, and it will start at 4:15 PM and finish at 5 PM local time. So use Google to figure that out, when it is on for you, wherever you live. Just a reminder that live stream these events, but you can go on Twitter and stuff and see all the live updates and news that they release at the panel. And this is how the teaser for Arrow Season 7 goes. There has been no shortage of close calls for Oliver Queen when it comes to protecting his superhero identity, but in the Season 6 finale, he was finally backed into a corner and forced to reveal himself to the world as the Green Arrow. Now Oliver will come face to face with many of the criminals he placed behind bars as he makes a new home for himself at Slabside Maximum Security Prison. Oliver will find himself vulnerable in a way unlike ever before when a mysterious new enemy begins to unravel his work as Green Arrow, challenging him to redeem his name or risk losing everything. And in regards to who will be at Comic-Con and, representing Arrow, we will have Stephen Amell, who plays Oliver Queen, aka Green Arrow, David Ramsey, who plays Diggle, Emily Bett Rickards, who plays Felicity, Katie Cassidy, who plays Laurel or Black Siren, Echo Kellum, who plays Curtis, Juliana Hakavi, who plays Dinah Drake, Rick Gonzalez, who plays Wild Dog, and finally Colton Haynes will be there, who of course plays Roy Harper and is back in this show for this season as a series regular. The cast will also be joined by the new executive producer or showrunner for Arrow for this season in the form of Beth Schwartz, and it will be interesting to see how she handles the gig, as there has been some concern from some people online that she is leading the show solo rather than having a partner just to help with things. Like Guggenheim and Miracle were partners on the show for a couple of seasons. So this is the first time we've had Arrow with a sole showrunner, so it's going to be interesting to see how things roll and go. Now, there was actually a couple of things to take away from that teaser for the Comic-Con presentation for Arrow Season 7. Much more than we can say about the other shows in their teasers. So the first thing to take from the teaser for Arrow is that Oliver will be coming face to face with many of the criminals that he himself placed behind bars. Now, as some of you might have already known through other sources, or if you got the information off me towards the end of Season 6, the beginning of Arrow Season 7 will be inspired by the cancelled Green Arrow movie from around 10 years or so ago, which was called Escape from Supermax, which saw Oliver imprisoned and would have him team up with various villains that he had locked up in order to get out of prison, to, escape from Supermax. Now, will Oliver be planning to break out of Slabside Maximum Security Prison? Well, that is up in the air, as we don't really know exactly what is going on outside of it back in Star City. Now, they could do something where maybe that's how Roy Harper gets brought into it, because Oliver escapes from Supermax, or escapes from Slabside, and he goes straight to Roy because he needs to hide out, and he gets a makeover to disguise himself. Who knows what they're going to do. But regardless, Oliver himself will have to deal with, well, let's just say some banter from the fellow inmates. Let's just say that Oliver won't be having a dandy old time in prison by the sounds of it, and yeah. And I know some of you might already be thinking to yourself, hey, hold on a moment, weren't prisoners of Oliver Queen locked up in Iron Heights for the most part? And, well, yeah. The ones that recurred, I guess, were all locked up in Iron Heights for the most part. As I've said previously, Slabside has only been mentioned once, and that was in the Season 4 flashbacks by Amanda Waller. So maybe they could have made it that they needed to free some space for like the metahuman criminals in Iron Heights, and the normal criminals of Iron Heights were sent to Slabside. Well, we'll obviously have to wait and see, but maybe that's what they'll go with. And the second part from the teaser to take note of is that there will be a mysterious new enemy that is beginning to unravel Oliver's work as Green Arrow. Now, it should come as no surprise that there is a new villain for this season. I don't think many of us thought that Diaz would be a 2-season villain, even though he will obviously feature in this season like a decent amount, in the beginning at least. But the wording of that reveal in the teaser has a few people questioning who this villain is. The way it is worded could be made out to say that we are getting another Archer villain, like an evil Archer. And you know, that person could be posing as Green Arrow, or at least giving off the impression that he is Green Arrow. Now, personally, I don't think this will be the case, as they have done this a few times with not only Malcolm Merlyn back in Season 1, but also Prometheus in Season 5, where things went down, arrows were used, and Green Arrow was blamed, but it was another Archer, one of those evil Archers. So my guess is that whoever this villain or enemy is that is unraveling Green Arrow's work is simply tearing Star City apart, similar to what Diaz was trying to do, but probably more efficiently. But whatever is going down this season is all going to be about redemption for Oliver Queen. And I'm really excited to see how it all goes down. Arrow for me, like personally, was the most improved when you look back at the back half of the seasons for the various shows in comparison to their first halves. So let's hope we see Arrow continue that momentum into Season 7, and with the addition of Roy Harper, aka Arsenal, back into the picture, as well as Ricardo Diaz returning for a part in that season in the beginning at least, and the Longbow Hunters most likely coming in as well, we could be in for a jammed-packed first half of the season for Arrow Season 7. Hopefully you guys are as excited for it as I am, because, well, you might be able to tell I'm pretty damn excited. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions on the, the teaser, all that. What are you looking forward to most? What are you looking forward most to? What are you looking forward most about Arrow Season 7? Can I like speak properly? Because it'd really help. Anyway, you know what I mean. Just let me know what you're looking forward to in the comments and what catches your eye from that little teaser thing. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.